The famous actor of Blue Blood, Donnie Wahlberg, has made it to the headlines again, but this time for a rather tragic cause. It's been 3 months since the end of the last season of Blue Bloods, in which fans couldn't stop talking about the upcoming season in October 2022, and the mixtape tour of Donnie amid these 2 seasons. And neither should you. On the other hand, the absence of his stage friend did catch the eye of his fans, raising several concerns. Firstly, Donnie Wahlberg is mourning the loss of his beloved pet dog, Lumpy. When you live in the spotlight and are an animal lover, your furry family members become famous and gain a following as they start to have a special place in your fans' hearts. This is precisely why Donnie Wahlberg waited so long to speak out about the tragic loss of his beloved best buddy, Lumpy. For this exact reason, he wanted to make his new tour's theme as optimistic as possible. But after so many inquiries, he's finally breaking his silence because Lumpy was so cherished by his fans, family members, and co-stars. While Donnie Wahlberg is most recognized for his work with New Kids on the Block, he is also known as Lumpy's father. Lumpy, the 4-legged Frenchie, became his permanent companion when his son Elijah persuaded him that he could use some companionship while touring and away from home. Now, let's talk about Donnie's Instagram post. Donnie's Instagram post touched the hearts of millions of others, including his fan base and celebrities. His post featured Wahlberg's wife of 7 years, Jenny McCarthy, with Lumpy, and a carousel of images showing the heartwarming bond he shared with the Wahlbergs, saying that he understood why the absence of his playful friend created so many questions for him, because Lumpy accompanied him on all his previous tours. He was devastated to announce that the journey he had with his 12-year-old dog had ended in May 2022. Since Lumpy joined the family, the 52-year-old Boston native has actively shared his photos and tweets. This couple also stated that they would like to have children, but they already have 3 babies, referring to their pet dogs, including Lumpy. As a result, he took his time to mourn the death of his beloved son, and it was only fair that he announced this tragic event on the same platform where he first introduced Lumpy as his new son. His heartwarming paragraphs wrote how he will always remember his lovely friend. He was always there, and that he has been peacefully put to rest, but the journey ends here, neither for him nor his fans. Just like any other pet owner, Donnie believes his memories will make him and the Blockhead family strong. Lumpy has been by my side, on set, on tour, on planes, trains, boats, and automobiles, Wahlberg wrote. The sad news prompted fans to express their condolences, and the hashtag RIP Lumpy immediately became trending on Twitter on Wednesday, prompting Wahlberg to respond. Several celebrities, including Cindy Heron-Braggs and Vinnie Brown, jumped on this hashtag to express their condolences for the loss of their furry friend, to which he responded, "You guys are the most fantastic fans, friends, and family I've ever met. Seriously, my Blockhead family. Thank you for your kind wishes. So moving." So why didn't Donnie discontinue his tour? Donnie also shared in his Instagram post how he became a special and darling member of the family, saying how he didn't want to take away the bliss and happiness of the tour. Donnie called himself a person who finds gratitude in the saddest of times, to which a lot of fans wholeheartedly agree, and so do we. He has always been a charming star to put smiles on faces. Moving on, he stated that he will not mourn Lumpy and will always remember the wonderful, loving moments he shared with him. He looks forward to celebrating his memory and invites his fans to do so. He described Lumpy as a constant, loving companion and a devoted friend to Donnie and many others who had the pleasure of knowing him. The former New Kids on the Block star wrote, "Lumpy was a TV star, a rock star, and a source of delight for some. He was all of that and more to me. He was my best friend. My family and I will remember him fondly, and I know you will as well." While sharing his love, concern, and bond that he had developed with his furry friend and how the Blockhead family will deeply miss him, his fans stood with their beloved actor by actively reminding him how he's not alone and how Lumpy will always be remembered when Donnie performs on stage. Now in other news, the Blue Bloods character confirms their return as fans express worry about her absence. Blue Bloods Season 13 will contain fresh plot lines, but one old figure has been guaranteed as part of the cop ensemble. Maria Baez has been set to play for Season 13. 2013 after fans believed her absences marked her retirement from the crime program. Despite fans' fears that the character would be killed off, Maria Baez will appear in the series' next installment. Blue Bloods detective Maria Baez was missing for a few episodes during season 12. However, it has now been announced that she will return to solve crimes in forthcoming episodes. Maria works for the police department of New York City as a member of the Major Case Squad in the 54th Precinct. Marissa McGuire Ramirez's character was unable to be found in several previous season episodes, leading fans to believe she had left the show. However, when the NYPD regular was spotted filming for the forthcoming season 13 on social networking sites, followers breathed a sigh of relief. Furthermore, season 13 of Blue Bloods will not premiere in August 2022. Many broadcast network series are still on pause over the summer. One of our favorites is included. Season 13 of Blue Bloods will not premiere in August. We're not shocked to learn that Blue Bloods season 13 will not be available on CBS in August. After all, we wouldn't expect a show like this to debut in the summer, because the summer is when the broadcasters experience a drop in live viewership. We always expect bigger series to launch in the autumn. The great news is that there is a ray of relief at the end of the tunnel. It's later than we'd want, but at least there's light. Additionally, the plot and the cast of Blue Bloods season 13. The idea of Blue Bloods is that the show focuses on the Reagan family, practically each of whom works as New York City cops or in some other role in law enforcement. While we don't know what Blue Bloods season 13 will offer just yet, we can make a very decent bet that an overarching subplot will be Aaron Reagan campaigning for district attorney, as she revealed in the season 12 finale. Blue Bloods stars Tom Selleck as Frank Reagan. Selleck is a television icon, having appeared in the original Magnum PI series, The Closer, as well as a major guest role on Friends, Boston Legal, and Las Vegas. He's also appeared in films such as 3 Men and a Baby, Quigley Down Under, and In and Out. While Magnum PI remains Selleck's most well-known role, he has portrayed Frank Reagan longer than any other character. Donnie Wahlberg, Bridget Moynihan, Will Estes, Len Carew, Marissa Ramirez, and Vanessa Ray make up the main cast of Blue Bloods. Here's who everyone is. Moreover, when will Blue Bloods season 13 premiere on CBS? The wait for new episodes isn't too long, but it is longer than for other shows. While many CBS shows return at the end of September, Blue Bloods will not return until October. Blue Bloods season 13 will launch on Friday, October 7th. As usual, episodes will air at 10 p.m. Eastern Pacific. Why mess with a working system? We can only assume the delay is since lead Max Theriot is working on both Fire Country and SEAL Team. Carter's Matt Carter Abigail Hawk came to Instagram to announce her return to the Blue Bloods set. According to Matt, that implies Abigail Baker is returning, and we all know she's been one of Frank's best advisors throughout the series run. While she encourages Frank, she also calls him out when necessary, which is what makes her so wonderful. Blue Bloods has aired every Friday night since its launch in 2010. Despite its late-night end-of-week time slot, it is one of the most-watched shows on television. Blue Bloods was the 7th most-watched TV show in the 2021-2022 season, with 9.782 million viewers according to Nielsen. Opens a new tab. If NFL games are excluded, the show rounds up the top 5. Lastly, Blue Bloods blunder. Fans expose Joe Reagan's error, one of the biggest continuity issues. Fans of Blue Bloods discovered one of the show's most egregious continuity errors, which included the late Joe Reagan. The generational drama Blue Bloods has been a great hit for CBS streaming since its debut in 2010. However, as the series progressed, many viewers recognized a big narrative hole with Joe Reagan's age, as the birth order among his 2 other siblings frequently varied. Blue Bloods covered the professional and personal lives of the Reagan family, who all worked in law enforcement in different capacities. However, fans couldn't get past serious gaps with Joe and his siblings' birth sequence. After admirers noted that it continued to change, one fan took to Reddit to disclose the error, to which other viewers concurred. That's a wrap for this video. See you at the next one.